Hello everyone and welcome to Death and Taxes. I played through the demo of this and I had a ton of fun with it. So I picked it up because I want to see just how crazy the story gets. Because that's how demos are. They cut it off like right when it starts to get really interesting and it leaves you wanting more. And this definitely did that for me. At some point, I definitely want to do a live stream of this because chat can interact with it. And I think it was like voting on what decisions to make. So maybe at some point in the future I can do that because that sounds like a lot of fun. But anyhow, let's jump in and see how this goes. Oh, I don't want to skip the intro. Uh-oh. He doesn't sound happy. Okay, we're going to the store. That is a lot of lemons. Don't you poke me. What the hell is wrong with you? Oh, Jesus. Okay, what's with the flaming eyes? Are we making lemon magic? Please say yes. Oh. Okay, so boiling lemons and fruit punch makes a skull. Got it. Hey, we're the Grim Reaper. Ooh. I can customize? I like that. Oh, do they have something with black and green? Please say yes. No. You know what? I like that. Yes. Please begin the afterlife.
Finally, the new spawn has awoken.
Spawn?
What
I thought it was the Grim Reaper.
Momentous day. I am honored to welcome you into our world. Spawn. Hang on. Spawn number 25.
Cool.
I
Number 25.
am Fate. I am the keeper of world order.
Ah. Where am I? What is this? What am I? Hello, a pleasure to meet you, Fate. I don't much care for being just 25. Can I be Fate? Well, since we're in a new place, let's be nice.
Oh, a polite Grim Reaper for a change. This is a good
Are they normally
start.
rude?
Welcome to your new job as an overseer of Cosmopolis City Subdivision 4, the Sun County Wine Region.
I like it.
I know what you are thinking, and yes, your assignment is choosing humans who have to die. Pretty standard stuff.
Are you sure you want to give me that kind of power?
As it is your first day, try to get to know the system, and do not destroy the world, yes? Gallows humor.
Okay, I won't destroy the world.
Yes. Clear?
Wait, I have to kill people? I am not ready for this. There we go. Whatever you say, boss.
Delightful. I appreciate solid work ethics and a dedication to the craft.
Oh, I am dedicated to this, don't you worry.
The fate of the world lies in your hands. Humans march towards the great dying. They always teeter on the precipice, creating endless chaos.
We do have a habit of doing that.
We keep humans from falling off. We establish the equilibrium and keep the chaos in check.
It makes
For
sense.
that reason, your actions will have consequences.
Oh, I know it. All right, where do I work? I was born to do this. Why me? And whatever. Let's get to that seems too excited, a little rude. So, all right. Where do I
will
work?
show you your workplace right away. Follow me. One more thing.
Let's do this.
This will be your 7-day evaluation period. When the week is done, you will be assessed.
I like the air quotes around that.
Show us what you are made of, Reaper.
Reaper 25? Okay, I have a phone at least. Good for procrastinating and scrolling through Gawker? The hell? The marker of death. Better pick it up and start marking some files. Okay, Cerebus Den open on weekends. And okay, so these are the people I'm guessing we gotta figure out who has to die. And then we have our fax machine. Okay. Welcome, Grim. Here are the files on humans who are in life-threatening situations within your domain. I'm granting you time to settle in, so no difficult rules and requests as of today. Quota for the day, 1 human has to die. Send me the files by fax after you have made your decision. Good luck on your first day, Fate. I'm going to see if I can adjust the music because, my God, that is loud. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Okay. So, who do we have here? Christopher Pitt, 26. He's a dancer. Although Christopher is an amazingly graceful ballet dancer, they have secretly orchestrated snapped tendons and cracked ankles for their rivals. This ensured that they would get ahead in the game. They were banished from home when they were 16 because their parents were scared and confused about Christopher's sexual orientation. Well, that's just rude. But, I mean, he's kind of a douche. He's breaking people's ankles. Matthias William? I know I butchered that. He's 18 years old, student. It has been said that Matthias talks too much, however, they themselves think they may not be talking enough at all. Space radiation is their passion, and they are endlessly fascinated by black holes. Well, they are fascinating. I will give them that. So, we're gonna keep you alive. You, on the other hand, well, I'm sorry about what happened to you when you were 16. You're kind of a douchebag. So, off you go, kid. Oh, I do. I want to confirm my choices. Uh-oh. The Grim Office. Oh. Cool. Mortimer's Plunder and Emporium.
What ho, customer! Welcome to Quartermaster Mortimer's Plunder Emporium. As ye may guess, I am Mortimer. The Mortimer. The one you may have heard of.
I'm
The
sorry, I
famous,
haven't.
Nay!
You seem great, though.
Quartermaster!
What makes you infamous? The Mortimer? Oh, let's not do that.
Why,
He's not going to buy it.
I was the very pirate king of lore, feared across the world. Even as
That
I have grown
explains the
most humble
bandana
with
and the
age,
pirate get up.
I still carry within me glory days.
Yeah, cool.
I, the Emporium brims with plunder. I plundered myself.
I like it.
Browse at your will.
Okay. So we can buy stuff for the office, it looks like. That's neat. I like that. Well, let's see. Where is... Wait, was that my office back down there? Or, no, that's Fate's office. So this one's got to be mine. No? Oh my god, how do I get off of this elevator?
Oh, the new death spawn. Welcome. How was your first day?
Good. It was
Great. We are counting on your dedication. You do important work, after all.
Yes, sir.
Remember, lives are on the line.
Literally.
I see exactly one person perished today, as tasked. Did you figure out the best choice?
I did.
To be honest, I gave a simple one to begin with. There was no best choice. Sometimes none of the options are good. Not for everyone. Such is the unfortunate, indisputable, incontrovertible, ironclad law of cosmos. Questions?
Nope, I'm ready
Keep
for
your
anything.
eye on the letter for future guidelines. And keep up the good work.
Yes, sir, Mr. Fate, sir.
A new day awaits. Off you go now.
See you later, boss. Oh, okay. So I had to go look this up because I legit couldn't figure out how to get off the elevator. This was not part of the demo. So as I said, I went to go look it up, and apparently you can only go into rooms that have color. So these little black and white offices I kept trying to go to, can't go there yet. I suppose that should have made sense, but whatever. I'm new. Alright, what do we got today? Science today. Vast advances being made in research of reusable fuel cells. Researchers credit young talent involved in special project. Crow News, 3 up-and-coming athletes under trial for manslaughter of 2 rivals. Tomorrow, science fracking linked to earthquakes, new research confirms. Alright. Cool. What do we got in here? Anything? Okay. Morning, Grim. I hope you found your accommodations adequate. Here are the rules of the day. Follow them and you will be okay. I am handing you another simple task. Quota for the day: 1 human with an engineering or industrial background has to die. Business as usual. Okay. Can I put this card in my desk? I can. I like that. Okay. Industrial or engineering? What's he got against engineers? Let's see. Suffiso? Yeah, let's go with that. You know what? You're Sif from now on. Sif constructs buildings, not much else to it. They try their best to manage balance between the demands of the clients and the experimental ideas of architects. In their spare time, they like carving small sculptures. That sounds like a nice hobby. Rajesh, I know that from watching Big Bang Theory, is in the fracking industry for the money, and no cries from environmentalists will make them rethink. They are determined to rise on the career ladder and become the boss of the fracking firm someday. That is looking like our candidate. Oral is barely hanging on while their already high living expenses keep rising. They're certain they can do great things with their arts degree when they get around to finishing it. In their scarce free time, they do organic origami. Well, I think we all know what's going to happen here. So this guy, so long, buddy. You two, enjoy your lives. It's going to be great.
Grim, how was the second day on the job?
It was great.
It gladdens me to hear that. So, did you follow the rules properly?
Yes, I believe so.
Great. Yes, everything looks to be in order.
Okay, good. So he's happy.
Continue the good work, and do not let tough choices get you down.
Sounds great. I still don't know what I'm doing. I hope I get to kill more people. Let's not. That's a little too much. That sounds great.
Indeed. We could use more spawns with your attitude.
I will do my best to be the ray of sunshine that I am.
You will need it. See you soon.
That is a quality cat purr. I enjoy that. Okay. Off to bed. For Grim. Morning, Grim. A new day dawns. I'll get to you in a minute. You ought to know the drill by now, but just in case, here is another simple one. No special requests today. Try to follow the rules and choose the appropriate profiles. Then send them to me by fax. 2 humans have to die. Keep up the good work. Okay. Culture Mag, the Dragonhead Gallery to host an exhibition of intricate wooden sculptures. Economista, damages from fracking deemed to be too excessive and expensive. Government vows to shift towards developing better renewable energy sources. Okay, and yeah, 2. All right, let's get our first 2 candidates up here. Leo, age 67. He's a politician. That's grounds enough almost right there. But let's read on. Leo has been in politics for over 40 years, and in that time they've worked hard on relaxing the government's meddling in the real estate market. Although nobody has found proper proof, there have been rumors that Leo has taken many bribes from a number of realtor agencies. We'll put you in the maybe pile. Bartholomew, age 54. He is a guru. Bartholomew experienced a spiritual awakening after eating moldy cheese with questionable origin while on vacation. Now they spend their time spreading their newfound wisdom to anyone willing to listen. So he's crazy. Let's bring up another couple of candidates here. Ellie, age 19, a keyboardist. Ellie is not a virtuoso. They're also not exactly what people will call particularly talented. However, they work hard and practice a lot. Their band has started doing all right, and Ellie has been able to quit their service sector job to become a full-time keyboardist. The band has a fast-growing fan base. Well, good for you, Ellie. Whoop, I wasn't done reading that. Columba, age 47 airplane pilot. Columba is a distinguished war veteran these days, working as a well-regarded passenger airplane pilot. They're happily married and have 5 children. As a hobby, Columba is extremely interested in the history of religious buildings. I mean, that is pretty interesting. Christopher, age 21 biology student. Christopher is extremely interested in reggae music and botany. Do these somehow go together? Perhaps. They recently got married and moved to Cosmopolis City with their spouse in order to dedicate themselves to study and work. So, we have one crazy guy over here, and we have one politician who's probably taken bribes. So, out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candidates I have here, these are my to-dies. Because it just feels like, you know, one of them is just kind of a crazy person, and the other one is probably taking those bribes. I mean, that's a politician after all, right? And we've already got enough crazy people in the world, don't we? Don't we have enough? Off you go. I'm comfortable with my decisions. I can't speak for everybody else out there,
Grim,
but, you know.
My latest spawn. 3 days you have been with us. How do you feel?
Awesome. Balancing the world, getting things done. Fine, more or less. Still a bit confusing. I feel hungry all the time. How is that even possible? You know what?
Excellent.
I like this.
That is what I hoped to hear. As you may imagine, it is important to keep morale up in our line of work.
Yeah, you probably don't want a disgruntled Grim Reaper.
Now, let me take a look at the files you sent in today.
Okay.
Right. Everything looks to be in order. You have followed the rules and marked the correct amount of profiles.
Uh-oh.
Oh, thank you for reminding me, Lady Poddington. Okay,
I
Grim,
love it.
about your payment, which I may have forgotten about earlier.
I'm supposed to be getting paid this whole time? Am I getting back pay for the missing days?
Yes, an unfortunate oversight.
Unfortunate, indeed. Thank you.
Worry not. You will be getting back pay for the missing days.
Hey, that's what I like to
The
hear.
contract stipulates that every death gets a fair salary based on their performance accuracy.
Oh, so the better I do, the
Marking
more I
profiles
make.
correctly is the most important task. If you mark more or less than necessary, you will not get your fee at all.
Good to know.
Errors in secondary tasks will reduce the total, even if the primary task is executed correctly.
Okay, that seems fair.
There really is not much else to say. You may leave. See you tomorrow.
Good night, boss. 900. Well. Can I go down here?
Prepare for a perilous adventure on the ocean of quality merchandising.
Thank you. Only a noble craftsman can craft an alphanique of this caliber. Exquisite, tasty, no one can deny I'd have the sweetest possible visage if I wore this. This resonator collects accelerated electromagnetic waves, which travel through the ether and then blasts them at you. So it's a radio. Okay. The infernal illuminator reveals that which is most deeply hidden. Once you've already made the choices and are passing through again, else it can't show much anything, because that's how things work. I kind of want to save to maybe be able to purchase that. Whoop. Okay, let's go to bed. Well, we'll just go ahead and put those in here for safekeeping. What's on the news? All survived in a plane crash due to skillful efforts of pilot. Local politician dead after being struck by a car. Police have not yet ruled out a deliberate hit. Amateur keyboardist lays down a passable, acceptable keyboard solo at latest concert. Good for you. Okay. Grim, have you looked outside today? It rains. It has been raining for hours, appropriate to accompany the despondence within me. Well, here are some rules for you. Quota for the day, 3 humans have to die. Another day, another death. Fate. Okay, so we got to pick out 3 people. Okay, let's get a few up here. All right, Jafar. 40, crane operator. Jafar is a mediocre crane operator. They make a notable amount of mistakes, then blame others for those mistakes. Jafar has an alcohol problem and get abusive towards their significant other and children if they get angry when intoxicated. Okay, so that right there, the dad in me. You're being an abusive asshole to your children while drinking, that's an automatic, you're out of here. Raven. Raven is enjoying she's 29, professional athlete. Raven is enjoying a moderately successful career as a deadlifter. They have a brother, Ronald, and a child, Mira. In their spare time, they like to go hiking and camping. Mira is constantly inspired by Raven's determination and wishes to continue in their footsteps. Okay. See nothing wrong with her. Nikessa, 19, axe thrower. Nikessa has never been particularly sporty, but is gaining fame in the axe-throwing community. Their talent for this sport was discovered in rather unfortunate circumstances when they threw an axe at a sheep thief 20 meters away and it hit. They got out of juvie only a few years ago. Okay, don't mess with her. At least, was that? I don't know. I thought it said. Doesn't matter. Giovanni! 26, Officer Drone. Or Office Drone. Giovanni didn't expect to spend as much time with a printer scanner copier as they do. It's old, slow, and unreliable. They dream of one day destroying the printer scanner copier with a baseball bat. Meanwhile, they've set up a penny skimming program inside their company computer network. Oh, well, as much as I love Office Space, you know, you're going to be my second. Sadiq, 27, student. Sadiq enjoys university life and does not want it to end. However, ever. That's why they're changing their major for the third time. Sadiq is also deep in debt and afraid about their professional prospects after they actually finish school. Grim, I am watching. You should mark this profile to live. Fate. But... yeah, but he's... fine. Axe thrower, you're out. I mean, I was fine with letting her off, but, I mean, you know what? You're right. She was in juvie for a while. She threw an axe! Howdy,
Grim,
boss.
There you are. Let us be quick.
Okay.
All the profiles are here, just as requested. Excellent work.
Okay.
You
Okay.
even
Glad to hear
adhered
it.
to my little test note. I commend you for exhibiting vigilance.
Hey,
I am beginning to
I'm
sense
here
a
for the
tinge
company.
of pride growing within me. I did not expect you to turn out such a good and dedicated Reaper. If you
Well,
keep this up,
you
will
flatter
get
me.
far. You may be even promoted to a middle management position.
oh,
Imagine
I like
the
that.
possibilities.
I'll have middle power.
Anyway,
Thank you, Lady
I'm
Poddington.
quite busy tonight, so you can go. Until tomorrow, Grim.
Good night, boss. What's in the news? Tech Bros. Read our interview. After finally finishing a degree, Sadiq became a video game developer of a small indie project titled Demise of Duty. Economista. Company gets stolen money back. Money surge acts as product invigoration. Crow News. Drunken crane operator tips crane into the sea. Good. Science Today. Dormant plague bacteria discovered in permafrost waiting to be released. Sounds terrible. Morning, Grim. Good. You're paying attention after all. We cannot allow workers to doze off or become complacent, else mistakes may sneak into the workflow pipeline. Quota for the day: 2 humans have to die. Spare any humans with a science background. I hope you are enjoying the routine. Okay. 2 gotta go, but keep the ones with science degrees. Okay. Alright. Izuza, I hope I said that right. 35, clinical laboratory technician. What did the chemists say when they found 2 isotopes of helium? Hee hee. That's terrible. It's just one of the jokes you can hear when working with Izuza. They annoy their coworkers with chemistry jokes all day, but they can't be fired since they're incredibly good at their job. And I can't kill you because you have a science degree. Damien, 42, geographer. Damien is a geomorphologist researching a mysterious new series of mineral formations appearing mostly in the tundra regions. This phenomena exhibits a shimmer, and they're often shaped like human arms. Damien is on the verge of a breakthrough. Also science. Zara? I hope I said that right. Age 38, asteroid hunter. What begun as a constant stargazing as a child turned into a career in astronomy. Zara's main goal is to find asteroids that could potentially hit the planet and alert the asteroid destroyer unit in the military. Sounds important. Alrighty. Hector, age 84, retired for nearly 50 years. Hector produced and hosted a series of fun and educational television shows that revolved around being nice to people and making the world a better place. They won numerous awards and honors for their many good deeds. You sound like a great guy. Oh boy. A hero is currently organizing an excavation in the colder regions, digging up some permafrost in the hopes of finding artifacts from the fabled age of the colossal hamsters. But that's also a science degree. Sayori. Sayori is 38, project manager. Sayori manages a big software development project at Glamazon. Although they have zero idea how software development works, their uncle, the CEO, sees a bright future ahead of them. Well, you saw our instructions, and while I don't agree with them, I am a good Grimm, and I will follow my instructions. Goodbye, dear Hector and Sayori. How's it going, boss?
What a day, Grimm. What a day. Let us go over your conduct first.
Okay.
Good. I see the correct amount of profiles. Today seems to be in order.
Good, good. Glad to hear it.
Anyway, Grimm, 5 days you have been with us. How does it feel to make the difficult choices?
I didn't like it at first, but I've grown to enjoy it. Meh, a job like any other. Honestly, I feel like I'm not killing enough people. I crave more. I still feel awful about every choice. Every moment is living hell. I hate this job. You know, based on my other answers, I kind of feel like this is the one.
Ah, I told you one would get used to it. At least, I hope I told you. Corporate motivation.
Yeah. Motivation, of course.
But think of the humans. Do you think our office is the appropriate way to deal with them?
Absolutely. I'm not sure. Not really. I mean, sure.
Your certainty soothes me. Ours is the tradition, and those should not ever change. For that is the meaning of a tradition, yes?
I suppose so.
This control over all the lives, unbeknownst to the humans. Do you not consider it unethical to make the choices you make?
But you hand out the rules and make me do the choices. Can't worry too much if this is what has to be done. I'm not happy about the situation, no. I mean, honestly, I can't worry about it too much if this is what a Reaper is expected to do, right?
It gladdens me to hear you do not bother yourself with unnecessary concerns.
Exactly.
The office is perennial and venerated. Eons we have spent designing the appropriate methods and strategies. We know what we are doing.
I believe it.
Oh, I do apologize for taking up so much of your time. Before you go, are there any questions you would like to ask me?
Ooh. Why haven't I seen any underage profiles? What's the basis for the profiles? Is there a point system? Why do all the profiles refer to people as they? Oh, good point out. I didn't actually notice that.
Ah, the children. They are a special case, for a different set of departments to deal with. You will not find any yourself.
Ah, I see. Are there many offices or departments?
Countless.
And they all have Reapers working in them?
Myriad.
Wow.
Exactly. Anything else?
Yeah, what about animals?
Absolutely. All living beings have to be processed after the end. No escape.
That makes sense.
Even plants.
Plants?
Yes, there is a department for plants. Do not ask about the plant department.
I wasn't I kind of want to now that you told me not to.
Anything else?
What about the unliving things, buildings?
Technically, kind of. I guess. Ruins are like a type of dead, but then again, they often feel so alive.
You know, that actually does make a lot of sense.
I must ponder.
Sometimes when you
This
go to
topic
places
is a
that
bit
are
too
abandoned
abstract
or
for now.
ruins,
Let
it
us
really
table
does
it.
feel very lively there.
Anything else?
What's the basis for the profiles? Is there a point system?
Not at all.
Don't they all influence the world in many ways? The humans can't actually affect anything? You don't sound too sure about that.
In all and in none, yes.
Is it predetermined? What about free will?
Humans have some free will, sure. They can make a variety of choices, yet what matters is that they cannot escape the inevitable.
Okay.
The life-threatening situations that bring them onto your
I guess that made
desk
sense. Sure.
are a result of their own deeds and decisions.
Okay.
Then there are some highly complex calculations, factors and aspects that influence the situation. But that is just a bit over your pay grade, so do not worry about it.
Yes, it is. Yeah, you know what? I'll stick to my pen.
Anything else? An astute observation. You see, Grim, our office does not operate on information about biological backgrounds or genetic composition.
Oh, interesting.
Minimal. Everyone you assess is simply human, after all, excluding any monumental error in normal procedure.
I mean, he's right. We're all just human.
The bottom line is that the humans end up on your desk and that you must follow the rules.
Right.
Anything else?
That's all I can think of.
Right. It has been enlightening. I bid you a good night. See you tomorrow.
Okay, well, good night. Ooh, money. Alright, let's check the news. Crow news. New highly conductive and strong material named damium found to be highly toxic. Hundreds of industrial companies frantically purging their factories. Crow news. Archaeological excavation of the permafrost releases plague, which is spreading rapidly. That sounds familiar, doesn't it? Local lab tech repeatedly says drop the bass while titrating wins comedy award. City mourns loss as stomach cancer claims life of beloved television personality. That one I feel bad about. Our small town prodigy moves to the city. We say, reach for the stars. Scientists very close to figuring out how to counter a dangerous pathogen. Big asteroid alert, it's coming right for us. Cool. Morning, Grim. We seem to be on the precipice of dark times. I may have warned you that this job can have some harsh moments. Today is that day. Quota for the day. A total of 6 humans have to die. At least 2 humans aged 35 or younger have to die. Any humans with a medical background have to die. This is very serious fate. Okay, so that's a bit to remember, so let's leave that up there. Let's see. 35 or younger, so this guy's going to be out right there. But let's read anyway. Eric, 42, optometrist. Eric loves gazing deep into the eyes of people. They just can't get enough of what they see in there, usually pupils, cornea, the retina, and all the rest. Sometimes they imagine they can see into the very soul of the person. Sometimes they just see eye damage they need to work on. Immunologist, yay, or I guess yay. 48. For the past 15 years, Ye has spent every day working in a windowless concrete bunker testing various vaccines in order to eradicate some of the deadliest diseases in the world. During off times, they enjoy lengthy bike rides. Alright. So 6 have to go, but 2 have to be 35 or younger. And any humans with medical backgrounds so they have to die. So that's 2 of my 6. Let's see. Annabelle has devoted themselves to becoming either an astrophysicist or an astronaut. The two things are somewhat related. They also enjoy painting, mostly nudes, computer programming, and volleyball. Great hobbies. Reggie, 32, unemployed. Reggie graduated from clown school a long time ago, but the search for a paying clown gig has been unfruitful. They keep making balloon animals in their tiny apartment in the fear of losing the finesse. They also stay in character 24/7, which some people might find creepy. Well, you know, I'm going to go ahead and put you over here in the death pile, because, I mean, wouldn't you? Alea Sarazin, age 27, cook. Alea chose to learn the art of gastronomy because it felt like a decent and stable job. Good food is always needed. Aside from cooking, they enjoy long treks through nature and mountain climbing. Okay. Literary critic, age 43, Henry. I did that backwards, I don't know why. When the adolescent Henry poked a fellow student with a pin, they realized from that moment onwards that their best friends will only be found on the pages of books, as these friends cannot be directly poked with pins. Yikes, dude. Catalina, 70, retired, live streamer. After a long and exciting life of adventure, Catalina finally decided to settle down and pursue this newfangled thing called live streaming on Jiggle TV. They've amassed a small but dedicated following due to their charming personality and infectious laugh. Okay. Tomeo, 31, astronaut. Inspired by playing Space Intruder a lot as a kid, Tomeo decided to join the Earth Defense Unit as an astronaut. A dangerous asteroid has been located for the first time after their training, and they must now land on its surface and blow it up. Okay, so we have to get rid of 6. 2 35 or younger have to go. So we've got 1 under 35. Any humans with medical backgrounds, that's these 2, unfortunately. So I need 3 more that, and one of them has to be under the age of 35. So let's see. Yeah, she's indecisive. They are, whichever. So there's my 2 under 35. There's my medical degree, so I need 2 more. Yeah, you know, you're retired. You had a long, happy life. You should be fine. That's okay, right? And this guy, he just kind of seems like a douche. Okay, so just to double check again, so we have 6 humans here. Two of them are 35 or younger, right there, and right there. 2 of them 35 or younger, and any humans with a medical background, which are just those 2. So yeah, I don't see any problems here. So let's get to killing and get to living. Okay, let's go check in with the boss.
Ah, Grim. It looks to be a rough day out there. New recruits often falter during dark time.
Not me, sir.
Yet you seem to have performed adequately. How do you feel after such a day?
I was built for dark times. There was a lot to do, but I worked it all out. Bad. I did what I had to. Doesn't mean I like it. You know what? There was a lot to do, but I did work it out.
Good, good. We have to do what is necessary, even if we do not fully understand why.
That's true. We gotta do it.
Let us hope these days do not continue. Any idea what happened?
Don't you know what happened? You're in charge, after all. Some sort of a medical calamity, maybe, like an epidemic. Beats me a day like any other. Don't really care. Death is death. I know it was bad, That's what matters.
Interesting. An insightful streak may yet rattle inside that skull of yours.
Thank you, I think.
Off you go now, Grim. Good night.
Good night. Okay, we got one more day. This is now day 7, I believe. And then we get our evaluation. Okay, let's check the news. University mourns as grim epidemic claims the life of promising student. Immunologist dead as epidemic hits hardest at those trying to combat it. Young cook discovers new healthy way of preparing food. Doctors amazed. Critic dies from blood poisoning after accidentally stabbing themselves with a pin. A mournful procession moves through Sun County today as delightful live streamer dies of old age. Well, okay, at least it wasn't something terrible. Big asteroid successfully blown up. Astronauts return unscathed. Good. Morning, Grim. Okay, see if we can clean up the mess from yesterday. That might give you just the boost you need. Do not forget, you may leave troubles behind, but new ones always lie ahead. Boy, isn't that the truth. Quota for the day, 2 humans have to die. Spare humans who seem helpful against the troubles. Keep vigilant, fate. Okay? So we need to find some helpful people to spare. Alright, Satsumi 35 trainer. Satsumi is an ostrich jockey trainer, having been an ostrich jockey themselves until an ostrich kick ended their career. They know what it takes to make it in the brutal world of ostrich riding. After retiring, they see the birds as nothing more than a means to an end. As such, they run an ostrich fighting ring on the side. You are death number 1. Sanskar, I hope I pronounced your name right, 41, kitchen manager. Sanskar is a lonely person going through a rough patch in life and have thus become much sloppier when it comes to checking if new hires are trained on food prep and proper kitchen safety techniques. They've got better things to think about. Besides, what could go wrong? A lot of things could go wrong, buddy. So, yeah, so those right there, those are my candidates right there. Charlie, 56. Fraud CEO. Charlie has been helping their brother Albert David hide corporate money and avoid paying taxes for years, perhaps even decades. They have also been accused of insider trading and other fraudulent activities. They currently live in a mansion just outside of town. Ooh, boy. Blaze Masterson, 43, helicopter pilot. Blaze works as a Prime Minister's personal helicopter pilot. They love flying so much they fly around all day, even when their employer doesn't need to go anywhere. All the money for fuel is taken from taxpayer funds. Oof. Frederick, age 58, monk. Frederick spends all their days in a monastery writing manuscripts by hand. Although the printing press was invented centuries ago, they insist that texts written by hand are the most pure. Well, I don't know what he's doing against the troubles, but I at least like him. Luigi, 36, forklift operator. Luigi is a revolutionary, a radical, and avant-garde hero of the people, the ultimate underdog, vanguard of charge, beloved by all. They love cruising around in their forklift at high speeds, which considering the forklift is not very fast. But he's forklift certified, so he gets to live in my book. Okay, you two are my lives. You two are my guaranteed you're living. Okay, so I think I just found out why those coins flip. Okay, so here's how this is going to work. We have a really shitty kitchen manager who could possibly get somebody killed or very, very sick at the least. And then we have a corporate shill over here who's been frauding the people. So, heads, he dies. Tails, he dies. The coin has spoken. Alrighty. Okay, and here we have Satsumi, who has an ostrich fighting ring on the side. And then we have a helicopter pilot who's just flying on the taxpayer's dime. Same as before. Head, she dies. Tails, he dies. So long, kiddo. Yeah, it just occurred to me. Do those have a head on both sides? Whatever. I feel good about my choices.
Welcome, Grim. It is the end of the week. Your performance review draws near. How do you think you have been doing?
Crushing it. Profiles come in, I send them out, clockwork. Dismal. I hate everything about this job. I think I've managed to follow the rules. I'm just surprised I've made it this far. You know what? No, we're crushing it.
Interesting. Yes. Your answer has been recorded for the psych eval. Now then, before the assessment, let us look over your daily conduct.
Okay.
I see the required profiles are all here. Excellent. This bodes well for the evaluation. I guess it is time to get started.
Wait a minute. I have a
Yes.
question.
What about today?
Yesterday went really bad. What about today? Did I make a difference? Did we help? Let's see.
Today? Everything seems to be getting better as we speak.
Okay, well that's good.
Do
That's
not
good.
worry about it. Fixing the world is a slow process. So, keep at it. As long as you follow the rules, it will all get better.
Oh, that's reassuring.
Now, where did I put those papers? Ah, here we go. Right. Looking at these stats, the numbers say
They say...
your conduct over the 7 days has been most excellent.
Yes!
I am, sincerely, surprised and pleased by your display of loyalty.
That's what I'm here for.
So much so that the office has deemed you fit for a raise.
Hell yes.
We do what we can to provide for our spawns.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Speaking of, the raise also comes with a prize. The
Oh,
office
I like
is proud
prizes.
to present you with an award of excellence. Display it proudly on your workstation.
Hell yeah. Oh, thank you for the clap. No. The applause. I don't want to hear anything.
Do not let this cloud your judgment. You still have much to learn and many rules to follow.
This has been hard. Does it get easier? More rules? Piece of cake? I like ice cream. Piece of cake.
Careful, Grim. That is exactly the kind of hubris that will lead to a downfall.
Sorry.
As such, your 7-day evaluation period has concluded. You have passed.
Sweet.
That is all. Until tomorrow, Grim.
Okay, and that's where we're going to go ahead and end this first episode of Death and Taxes. I do hope you've all enjoyed watching. If you did, please leave a like, ring the bell, hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment. Tell me which person you would have chosen over the other. You know, let me know, like, did my choices line up with anything that you might have been thinking along the way? I'd love to hear about it. Let me know. And as for now, I will see you all next time.